Dun, 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 dun. Hey guys, and welcome back to Strawberry Vinegar. I nearly forgot the title of this game. Yeah, it's been a while, but I've currently got plenty of time on my hands, cause if you didn't watch my video, The Static Speaks My Name, I announced that I have broken a bone in my body. Yeah. So I broke my leg bone, but the break is towards my ankle joint, like where the break is located. So I get to have surgery because I refuse to be stuck in a cast for so long. I already hate being in a splint, and I'm tired of hopping everywhere. Life sucks. So yeah, but when this video goes out, this will already be done. The surgery and everything, and I'll hopefully be back on my feet again, going back to work and stuff. Yeah, let's get into this. I haven't played this in a while, and I don't remember where I left off. Well, besides here, I mean, like, I don't remember what happened. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. She looks like a regular Shirley Temple. Then again, maybe not. Her eyes are so big and her hair is so soft, just like a doll. Oh yeah, I was like, who is this? I forgot. Yeah, it's been a while, alright. Yeah, and what did you say your name was, dear? Licia? Sorry if you can hear my mouse clicks and stuff. I don't have a stand for my microphone, so it currently sits on my desk and there's nothing I can do about it right now. Until I get an income coming in, so sorry, you'll just have to put up with it. That's right, my name is Licia, Ivlis. I don't know why I always wanted to, like, pronounce it Ilvis when there's not an extra L in there. It's just an I. It bothers me whenever, capital I's look like, lowercase L's. Oh, it bothers the heck out of me. But my handwriting's the same way. I always capitalize my I's and they look like lowercase L's. So it's kind of rough. I've been drinking soda, so sorry if I have to take a moment and burp and you end up hearing it. I apologize. My mic is still pretty sensitive. Nothing I can do. So y'all just have to bear with me here. What a pretty name. It must be foreign. Where do you come from, dear? I come from hell, of course. Hell? Is that in Norway? Yeah. The parents here are so dumb that they think she's a cosplayer from Norway. And that they like to dress like this. I think so. I've never been very good with geography. She looks Slavic, though, doesn't she? I must say, I'm impressed. Your Japanese is perfect. Thank you, I've been studying. And why did you want to come to Japan? Because I want to eat lots of food. Rape soul. You young girls and your imaginations. I was always playing fantasy games when I was little too, pretending I could use magic and whatnot. I don't remember raping any souls though. Just men's hearts, right, Yuki? You know it. So, Licia, are you going to be staying here long? Is this part of some cultural exchange program? Aren't you listening? There is no cultural exchange. She really is a demon. Don't be silly, Ree. She might be from Norway, but that doesn't mean she's a demon. That's right. Calling this young girl a demon just because her culture is a bit different from our own culture is too cruel. We didn't raise you to be so unaccepting. But she has horns and a tail. How do you explain that? It must be a fashion trend. I've seen Stranger in magazines. I think those horns are really cute. They go nicely with your outfit, Licia. Thank you very much. And she's polite too. What a perfect little lady. A perfect lady? Yeah, right. If she really was perfect, she wouldn't have threatened to steal my soul. But I think I'm fighting a losing battle here. For whatever reason, my parents seem fully dedicated to being as dense as possible. I would have expected this kind of behavior from Dad, but Mom? Maybe she's just excited because she likes cute girls. She's really into idol groups, especially those associated with Welcome Project. She says it's because she wants to keep track of all her opponents in the showbiz industry, but I have my doubts. It would have been nice if you told us that your friend from Norway was coming to stay with us, though. We must seem so slovenly, greeting her like this. We haven't even prepared a futon for her. That's because I didn't know she was coming here either. Well, no matter what's done is done. We'd love it if you could stay with us, Licia. It would be our pleasure. I have to say, Licia's text color reminds me of the Demon Hunter class from World of Warcraft, because my add-on that I have called Shadowed Unit Frames kind of gives my character portraits an updated view, and they're all in 3D and stuff, so like the picture is of the character doing their idle movements. And I have it to where the health is of the class colors. So like my priest, that's white, my paladin, it's pink, and demon hunter is purple, and that's like the exact same color. I don't know, I just thought about it, and it's like, oh yeah, that looks great. I'm so happy, thank you so much. And just like that, Licia Ivlis, a demon who wants to reap my soul, is invited to live in my house. Ree, what's that? That's my stuffed alpaca. His name is Gil. I know stuffed animals are a little childish, but I can't get rid of them. They were some of my best and only friends a few years ago, and throwing them out would be far too sad. Oh, I see. And who's this? That's my other stuffed alpaca. His name is Kodo. I see. Kodo and Gil, huh? Gil looks kinda grumpy, don't you think? No, Gil is the one who's smiling. Kodo's the grumpy one. And you'd be grumpy too if you'd killed your own father. He killed his father? That's right. It's a long story. I spent a lot of time playing with those alpacas, so they have long sprawling backstories that couldn't be explained without a full-length visual narrative. 2 animated spin-offs, several movies, and a slew of manga and light novels. And what's that, Ree? A clock? That's right. It's dead, though. I need to buy some new batteries. I don't plan on doing that anytime soon. The clock was a present from Dad, but it ticks way too loudly. It's impossible to get sleep with that thing turned on. And what about all those books here? The ones on the top shelf are my English textbooks. The bottom ones are novels. Alicia picks up one of my books without asking and begins to flip through it. I think about scolding her, but I'm barely able to open my mouth when... Wow, how can you read all this? This writing is so tiny and there aren't even any pictures. Please, I'm 9 years old. I don't need pictures to keep my mind engaged. But it looks so dull. I'm getting tired of just skimming through it. Then put it back. I didn't say you could rifle through my things, did I? I suppose not. Alicia giggles and slots my book back into the shelf. Irritatingly, she doesn't put it back in the correct place. I'm gonna need to sort that out at some point, maybe when she goes to have her bath. Having Alicia in my room, prodding and poking every single little thing, is an odd experience. I've never had friends stay over before, mostly because I've never had any friends, and I'm not used to it. I don't like it when Mom or Dad come in my room, let alone a complete stranger. Well, so long as Alicia doesn't research under my bed, it should be fine. I can cope with that at least, this many unwanted intrusions. What do you have under your bed there, Ree? You know, I only really read manga. I like manga a lot. Probably pronouncing that wrong. I'm sorry. I'm American. We pronounce everything wrong. I've done my best to pronounce things correctly, but what can I do? You do you? Yes, I like romance stories, especially ones with lots of roses and sparkles. I didn't realize manga was so popular in hell, especially not girly romance manga. I don't even read those kinds of stories. I knew manga has been getting more and more popular lately, but I didn't realize the market was that lucrative. Well, I don't know if it's popular in hell in general, but my mom also likes those kinds of stories. We have a huge bookcase at home filled with volumes of Silky Mommy and Violet of Versailles. Your mother likes that kind of thing? Yeah, she loves Japanese culture. We even have a bonsai tree in our garden. A pause. It keeps dying though since the air in hell is filled with sulfur. Does your mother also wear kimonos around the house and put chopsticks in her hair? She isn't really a kimono kind of person. At least that's something. She prefers to dress up as cute characters from anime and manga. It's even worse than I thought. Japanophilia is a scary thing. It hasn't just reached the Western world, it's also managed to pollute hell itself. Why must I, a cute, innocent girl of only 9 years, live in such a corrupt world? So, is that why you can speak Japanese? That's right, Mom insisted. She said all her daughters had to learn the language. I grew up watching anime and... I don't know why I've pronounced it so differently. Anime and reading manga. I suppose that answers one question. And I was beginning to wonder whether, conveniently, Japanese was the most common language amongst the denizens of hell. Now I know Licia, and by extent, her family, must be a special case. What language do you usually speak in hell, then? English, of course. Of course. If you're in the business of ferrying souls, it makes sense that you'd speak one of the most common languages on Earth. Anyway, don't you think you should be going for a bath now? It's getting late. And I want to put my bookshelf back in order. I know that book still isn't in the right place, and it's bothering me. Sure, I'm used to washing in sulfur, so having a bath in a human house sounds like fun. Far be it from me to judge, but bathing in sulfurous water doesn't sound appealing at all. In fact, it sounds downright dangerous. Are you going to come too, Ri? I will when you've finished up, but I thought all Japanese people bathe together. It's what my mother said. You wash yourselves in hot springs, right? They're like the ones in hell, but with less brimstone. People might bathe together in hot springs, but there isn't a hot spring in my house. We just have a plain ordinary bathtub. But it's big enough to share, right? Even if it is big enough to share, I don't want to. Sorry to break it to you, but I don't feel comfortable having a bath with a complete stranger. Huh? Are you sure about that? I'm very sure, and there are no two ways about it. This isn't that kind of story. Well, I do have the guide so I can get the true ending. And there are no two ways about it. I'm sure. I don't even need to think about it. I'm not going to bathe with you. Why is Alicia being so insistent anyway? I hardly even know her. Clingy people are so annoying. Clingy people are not annoying. Only when it comes to bath time. 'Cause privacy's a thing. Clingy people just want to be loved. But I'm not used to bathing by myself. I used to do it with my sisters. I'll be lonely in the tub on my own. Tough. You'll have to make do as best you can. Boo. Well, it probably wouldn't be that nice bathing with you anyway. Ooh. And what do you mean by that? My sisters are nice and kind to me, but you're a huge meanie. I bet you wouldn't even care if I got shampoo in my eyes. That's right, I wouldn't. I'd laugh at you for being stupid enough to get shampoo in your eyes in the first place. If you want somebody to dote and coddle you like a baby, why don't you pester my mom instead? Speak of the devil. Oh my, did somebody say my name? Mom, what are you doing here? Just passing through. But it's like you just appeared out of nowhere. Does my mother know magic? If that weren't so ridiculous, I'd almost be tempted to believe it. Isn't it about time that the two of you had a bath? It's getting late. I'd want to have a bath, but Ree's being mean. She won't bathe with me, even though I asked nicely, and I don't like bathing on my own. My, that truly is terrible. How could you be so cold, Ree? I'm not being cold. I have a right to refuse. Well, it's a good thing I'm not selfish, unlike you. Would you like to share a bath with me, Licia? I'm good at washing hair since I have so much of it. I'll be very gentle, and I won't get shampoo in your eyes. Huh? You promise? I promise. I'd never want to make a sweet young girl like you cry. I'll be very, very careful. Yay! Thank you, Miss Hikine, or however you pronounce her name. I'm just gonna call her Miss Mom because her name is so difficult. It's not a problem at all, sweetheart. Star emoji. Erg. Why does Mom have to bow to Lacey's wishes anyway? I can't remember the last time she bathed with me. Not that I'm jealous or anything. I'm more than capable of looking after myself. Alicia lies on my bedroom floor, curled up in a futon Dad prepared for her. She smiles up at me, her eager eyes framed by her curly hair. I can't believe it. I finally got to go on a trip away from home. I'm so excited. I'm exhausted given the events of today, but Lacey's comment catches my attention. Does that mean you've never left home before? No, I haven't. This is the first time. And don't your parents mind? They're not worried about you, are they? They won't come to my house looking for you and damn me and my family to hell for abducting their darling daughter, would they? Will they? The very last thing I want is for Satan and the illustrious bride of Satan, no doubt cosplaying as a Japanese high school girl, to turn up on my doorstep. Just what would the neighbors say? No, they won't. I told them I was going to go away for a while, so they shouldn't worry. I planned this trip lots and lots, and my sisters helped me too. Well, they'll probably worry a bit because Dad's very overprotective, and I'm the youngest in the family, but it's fine. If I get homesick, I can just open up a portal to hell and go back anytime I want. Oh, a portal to hell? That's good. How nice. Really? Of course not. I don't want you opening up any portals to hell inside my house. All kinds of weird things could come crawling out. Oh, you're right. I didn't think of that. That can happen sometimes. Well, it's no big deal. I'll just have to go into the forest and open up the portal there. It doesn't matter if a few birds or trees get incinerated in the process, does it? Incinerated? Just kind of evil magic rests inside Lisia's little body. Do I even want to know? Do whatever you want. Just don't do it around other people. You could hurt them. Aye, aye, Captain. A small silence descends upon us, but I still can't relax. Everything about Lisia's existence invites questions, and I'm starting to get a headache. And how do you open this portal back to hell anyway? You don't need to murder any chickens and paint weird symbols on the ground in their blood, do you? To be honest, I'm not entirely sure. What do you mean you're not sure? I've never done it before, so I don't know. But if you don't know how to make these portal things, how did you get out of hell in the first place? My biggest big sister helped me. She's really smart. Jeez. My palm collides against my forehead with a dull thud. I think I lost a few brain cells there. I don't want to be rude or anything, but I get the feeling you're not very good at forward thinking. You might have a point. I've put a lot of thought into this trip, though. Really? Yes, I heard the food in Japan is really good. You have all kinds of interesting dishes like sushi, ramen, and beef bowls, and dango, and those really cute fish-shaped pancakes stuffed with sweet red bean paste. Don't you mean taiyaki? Isn't that what I said? No. No, it isn't. And there are lots and lots of things I want to do in Japan, too. I want to see the falling cherry blossoms, and I want to see some real maids roaming free in the wild, and I want to see a schoolgirl running into her one true love with a piece of toast in her mouth and going, yeah! You can't believe everything you see in anime, you know? And what's this about maids roaming free? They're not cattle. Maids have thoughts and feelings, too. And I really want to go to a festival and see some fireworks. And eat candy floss, and mochi, and dango, and yakisoba, and takoyaki, and corn cobs, and sari, and chocolate-coated bananas. You'll get sick if you eat all that. I don't think there are any festivals going on around here. I pause. Wait, I think there is a festival happening at the local shrine tomorrow evening. I know. I glare at Licia. This timing seems a little too perfect. It's suspicious. How'd you know? I already told you. I planned this trip carefully with my big sisters. Fia looked all this stuff up for me on the internet. You can use the internet in hell too? Yep, it isn't that convenient. The internet is so great. So let me get this straight. This demon girl decided to invade my home and disrupt my everyday life because of some wildly inaccurate anime cliches in the food. Is that it? I don't know if I believe in God or not, but if I did, I have no doubt he'd be laughing at me right now. Day 2. Tuesday. I'm gonna end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Love you guys. Stay kawaii and have fun out there.